Hello and welcome to Carlube TV. In this episode we were going to start a new build series on this RX7 you see on your screen. Unfortunately, shortly after the car began its strip down, owner Simon received an offer to sell it that was too good to pass up. So this will be the one and only episode, which is sad. I wanted to show you all as it's an interesting car and I was excited to see the build. So hello and welcome to a new series on Carlube, which we're going to be calling Project RX7 Savannah. Savannah is a name that the Japanese affectionately refer to the RX7 as. I'm here with Simon, the owner of the RX7. If you like RX7s or you know people that do like RX7s, press that subscribe button and share it around. But for now, let's have a look at the car, shall we? Simon, so looking at the car as it stands at the moment, it's been imported in 2006, you say?
Yeah, that's correct.
It was silver in colour and basically a standard car, just as a fresh Japanese import. And then as you know, it was taken on by some styling company who used it as their sort of project car to show what they can do, have it on display and things like that. So can you tell me, how did you come about it?
I literally see it post on one of my friends' statuses on Facebook, and the guy that I bought it from actually posted that it was for sale. So I arranged to go down and see it and got it the same day.
And to your knowledge, obviously you've had a chance to have a good look over the car. It looks like under the body really, it's a standard car, isn't it? And probably more 2000s styling than it is now. It's sort of out of the fashion with the way it looks at the moment, but it's a standard car underneath. What is your end goal for the engine and the power?
Realistically, I'm looking for a minimum of 500 brake, up to around 700 brake. Compared to my MR2, to the guys that I have spoken to so far, it's a lot cheaper to get that kind of power out of an RX7 than it was my MR2.
And what condition is it in? You spoke before saying it's got, what was it, 35,000 miles on the clock at the moment?
Yeah, it's got a genuine 35,000 miles on the clock. As I say, it runs fine at the moment. It starts on the turn of a key. I took the spark plugs out and turned the car over just to hear it and get a general idea of the compression. It sounds good, so fingers crossed I won't actually need a rebuild. So
well, if that's the case, then that will be a right bonus. But that is a very, very low mileage engine, isn't it? So
yes, it is, but I've been led to believe with the rotary engines they can fail significantly earlier than a piston engine.
Yeah, that's the whole unreliableness of them, isn't it? Yeah, we all know about that. It's a bit tight in here for me with these standard seats, Simon. But we're going to be, and you've also got an automatic. This is an automatic, mate.
Yeah, it is. It will be having a manual conversion.
And the interior, that's, as we can see here, that's black leather we've got here at the moment, as it would have come out the factory. It's in good nick actually, isn't it? What's your plans with that?
The interior is actually going to be getting pulled out. I'm going to put 2 bucket seats in there. I'm going to put a cage in there also, so the rear seats will be removed and just left out so the cage can be mounted, and then some 4-point harnesses.
And you're going to have it carpeted?
Yes, it will be carpeted.
So it will be fairly comfortable for you, but it will have that roll cage and it will be a race-inspired bucket seats and all of that.
Yeah, the basic end outcome hopefully will be a very fast road car.
Okay.
But we've still maintaining some of the comforts.
Just for interest of people that might be watching this video, are you looking to sell the interior?
I will be, yes.
Okay, so anyone that might be interested in the seats that are in front of us right now, get in contact, post a comment, and I'll pass it on to Simon, and perhaps you might be able to buy this from him. In regards to the interior still, if it was a show car, did it have any stereo equipment installed?
There's just basic standard stereo in the minute. I believe they've changed the head unit to an aftermarket one, but during the course of the build, a proper stereo will be being installed.
Oh, and can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because you're quite into your stereos, aren't you?
Yeah, I do like them. I haven't really put that much thought into stereo at the moment, but we'll probably have a rear-mounted subs and some under-seat subs as well in there.
Because you're quite pushed for space in the boot, aren't you? Because it's a very shallow boot, as you can see here.
Yeah, it is very, very shallow.
But you reckon you'll be able to get some custom stuff to go in there?
Yeah, I believe so. They do like under-seat subs and that now, which are very, very thin. So
okay. Now, in regards to the bodywork, now a lot of people will be interested to see this when it turns out with its whatever your inspiration is. What's your plan sort of now for what it's going to look like?
Well, the original idea was to fit the full Rocket Bunny kit. But now that I've had a look over the car with the smoothed in bumpers already, I'm intending to try and keep them and maybe just add the Rocket Bunny arches.
So it's going to be fairly wide?
Yeah, it will be, hopefully.
It does look good, the Rocket Bunny kit, doesn't it? I've seen a few of those.
Yeah, I like them. I'm really impressed with the ones that I've seen.
And there's obviously quite a few replicas out there. Will you be going, because obviously the Rocket Bunny stuff is fairly costly?
Yeah, where I'm just after the arches, hopefully I can afford my budget to get genuine ones.
Great stuff. Looking at the wheels that you've got on the car at the moment, can you tell me about those?
I don't know what brand they are, but they're actually 3-piece alloys. So if I do put the arches on, I'll just unbolt the centres and fit wider lips.
No need for spacers?
There might be. I'm not too sure.
It depends how the arches sort of sit. Have you thought anything about suspension? Now, a lot of people that put these kits on it might put a air suspension on it. Have you given any thought to that?
I have actually been contemplating putting air ride on there. I haven't had a car with air ride yet. I do like them when you're at the shows and you can drop them down when you're parked up, so that is something that
that'll be exciting if you go ahead with that one. Again, on the style in front, you've got pop-up headlights at the moment. Are you going to retain those, or are you going to go for projectors? Or
no, I'll be keeping the pop-up headlights.
Good,
I'm a
good
90s fanboy.
Yeah, I must say I like those ones. So they come with the sort of square bulbs in them at the moment, don't they? Square lamps, and then you can get the conversions for the little round lamps in there, and sleeper kit and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I actually haven't had a look at what the lenses are in there yet, so but yeah, I believe that it's square ones.
So it's a runner and a driver, but it's now been parked up and you've taken it off the road to complete this. It's not a daily driver for you. It's something that you're going to be doing over a number of what do you see the time period going to be of this?
I'm hoping that I can get it done in a 6-month period, if not a year maximum. I'm hoping. Okay,
and you're going to be doing it all yourself, or are you going to be involving other people?
I'm going to be doing a bit myself, stuff like the engine and obviously having it sprayed, etc. I'm going to leave that to the professionals.
You used Fensport for your MR2 quite a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, Fensport and Rogue were the main ones with the MR2.
I saw in the previous episode we had your MR2. For people that haven't seen that video, please check the link that's on the top right hand corner of the screen right now. That car at the time, a lot of people were saying that's not a 650 brake horsepower MR2, but it was actually tuned to a 650 brake horsepower car, wasn't it? It just wasn't on the day when we were filming.
Yeah, that's correct.
It was, running about 300, 350?
It was about 380 on the day that we filmed.
Yeah, because I mean, I felt it was a quick car, but it's very difficult sometimes to be able to portray on a video when you've got cameras that are actually fixed at a fixed point on the car, how quick it's going. Yeah. And it was a rocket ship as far as I was concerned. It would have been far superior if it had the 650 horsepower that it was tuned, and everything, all the supporting mods were actually designed for that. So guys, that was a brief look at the car and some of the build plans that we have for it. If you did like it, please hit that subscribe button and give it a like. Like I said before, please share it around, because this is going to be an exciting project. There will be plenty of episodes coming forward, and obviously we'll see the car to completion. So thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Just a reminder, there will not be any more episodes documenting the build of this car due to its sale, but I hope you enjoyed the video all the same. But I will say, if there's anybody out there who is building a car that is fairly local to Carlube Towers, get in touch and perhaps we'll cover it in the same style as the E30 M3 recreation build. There will be an enormous amount of fabrication required, leaving no screw unturned. We're going to lob an E46 S54 M3 engine under the bonnet, utilise E36 M3 and Z3 suspension components under the car, slap on lots of carbon fibre and genuine M3 steel panels, occupy the interior with a half roll.